You're watching SportsFource Extra on KTIV.
Welcome back, folks. Tell you what, wrestling teams across the state of Iowa, they had a chance to punch their ticket to the state dual tournament in Coralville. That includes squads right here in Siouxland. The Hinton Blackhawks, they hosted a region duel, welcoming Logan Magnolia and Shenandoah to town. Panthers and Mustangs, they'd open up the duel here to battle. Let's get right at it. We'll pick up at the 215 weight class. Lomaz Carson Edney, he's going to throw his opponent down and then pounce on him for the takedown. Edney would win in a major decision to gain 4 points for the Panthers. 138 now. Cole Scammon just rolls his opponent over for the pin here. He'll net Shenandoah 6 points as he'll get the pin for the victory. But at 150, Lomaz down by 3. Corbin Rice scoops up the single leg, takes his opponent down. He'd win in a decision. Logan Magnolia leads 31-30, but Shenandoah would close out the duel with 3 straight pins, including this one right here to advance to the region final 48-31. So that brings us the matchup of Hinton and Shenandoah with a trip to Coralville on the line. Start things out at 215. Bodie Benabos finds his way to his opponent's back. He'd win with a pin, and the Blackhawks are up 6-0. Next match is heavyweight, where Tyler Chubb Chastain shows it's all in the hips, taking his opponent down. Not long after, Chubbs has himself a pin, and the boys on the bench are loving it. 106 in under 10 seconds. Quentin Smith pins his opponent, and even football coach Kadrian Harderson's loving that one. 113, Evan Stahl says, I can do that too, guys. Stahl finally gets the other shoulder down. He pins. Hinton opens the duel with 4 straight pins. They lead 24-0. 132 after being so close multiple times in the match. Ethan Saka finally here's the palm hit the mat as he picks up a pin as well. 144, and Mark the Minuteman Gant just needs 44 seconds and he'll pick up a fall. That extends the Blackhawk lead once again. 165, Jackson Kunkel. He will seal the deal with this pin right here, but we still had matches to go, and Jacob Bishop will put a nice bow on it with a pin of his own, and the Hinton Blackhawks are heading back to the state dual tournament, winning 51-25.
The season's kind of been up and down with injuries, and have the guys come out and compete like they did today against a really good Shenandoah team. I'm just incredibly proud of them.
Feels great in our home stadium, you know, nothing more I could ask for.
You know, I was just going in there and I knew I had to do it for my team. I love this team, and I'm so glad I'm able to perform for them every time I step out on that mat.
Congratulations to the Blackhawks on punching their ticket to the Iowa High School State Dual Wrestling Tournament. Head on over to Sergeant Bluff, where SBL is in the finals against Glenwood. Drake Howard on the mat for the Warriors here at 106. Howard flips, gets the takedown, and later on, he's got to survive the timer here. Black's going down for the pin, but he will beat out the timer. Howard wins by decision. Keep it going here. Heading to the weight class of 113. Jace Curry takes down Ethan West. Keeps pushing him, and Curry would pick up the pin. SBL's heading to the dual state tournament with a victory of 42-34.
I've never really thought any of this was about any coach. And when young men get to grow up a lot in one night and do things that probably they shouldn't be able to do, it just makes me so dang happy for them, because they're going to remember this stuff forever. I got lots of teams to coach, but they get this memory for the rest of their life.
Good luck to both the Warriors and Blackhawks as they both head to the Iowa High School State Wrestling Dual Tournament. A couple other area squads competing at regional duels. Akron Westfield fell to Denver 48-25 to open their region, and the E-Hawks of Emmitsburg picked up a win to advance to the region final 46-27. But in the finals, Nashua Plainfield would be a little bit too much as they would move on with a 70-12 dual victory. That brings us to one of my favorite parts of the night, Fan Force. What are we waiting for? Let's get right into some of these photos here. First one up, Faith Norton from South Sioux City, Nebraska. Checking out the Cardinals game there. Look at it. Looks like she was in the band, too. Thanks for sending that one in, Faith. Let's get a look at the next one. Look at this, the Asheville and Lincoln Central Students section, my hometown. They had a big matchup against Spirit Lake tonight. We'll hopefully have those scores in the score corner for you after this one. Thanks for sending that one in. Shout out to Marcy Sanders for sending that one in. Here's this is not Charlie Curran. This is the Heelan cheerleaders sent in by Charlie Curran. Thanks for sending that one in. One more FanForce photo here, I'm told. And here is Christian Curran hanging out at Heelan. Thank you for sending in all those photos. Here, if we can get the camera back on me so we can show them here. Look at this. I've caught myself a KTIV SportsFource Extra basketball now. I'll go ahead and catch it again for you. Now what I'm going to do, take the photo with the iPad, go ahead, send an email of that photo to connect@ktiv.com. You copy those exact steps. You might be on the next edition of FanForce.
This is Chubbs.
My name's Ethan Sacco, the 132-pounder for your Hinton Blackhawks.
We'll be right back with SportsFource Extra.
And SportsForce Extra will be right back.